A gentle Valentine's message for quiet hearts. Valentine's Day arrives every year with a lot of noise, bright colors, big promises, loud expectations. And maybe a small part of you feels a little quiet today. Not sad, not happy either, just still. If today feels softer than the world expects it to be, this space is for you. You don't have to rush into any feeling. You don't have to prove that your heart is full. Let's just sit here for a moment, gently. If Valentine's Day feels complicated, there is nothing wrong with you. Some people feel joy, some feel nostalgia, some feel nothing at all. All of these are human. You're not missing out because your life doesn't look like a highlight reel. You're not behind because your love story is quiet right now. You're not incomplete because you're walking alone today. Your worth doesn't change based on a calendar date. Your heart doesn't lose value because it's resting. Sometimes the most honest emotion is neutrality. And neutrality is peaceful, even if it doesn't look exciting. You don't need to force gratitude. You don't need to force happiness. You don't need to force love. You're already enough in this moment. Valentine's Day isn't heavy because love is missing. It feels heavy because comparison becomes loud. We start measuring our inner lives against outer images. We compare private emotions with public celebrations. We compare where we are with where we think we should be. But love doesn't move in straight lines. It moves in seasons. Some seasons are about connection, some are about healing, some are about learning how to be at home with yourself. When a day puts pressure on one emotion, romance, it can make everything else feel invisible. But your life holds many forms of love. The love that kept you going through hard times, the love you give quietly, the love you're still growing into. None of that disappears today. Silence doesn't mean absence. Stillness doesn't mean emptiness. Sometimes it simply means your heart is breathing. A softer way to see Valentine's Day. What if Valentine's Day wasn't a test? What if it wasn't asking, are you loved enough? But gently whispering, how are you being with yourself today? Love doesn't always arrive as excitement. Sometimes it arrives as safety, as rest, as permission to slow down. This day doesn't need to be about roses or messages. It can be about kindness towards your own pace. You don't need a dramatic moment to be meaningful. A calm day can be deeply full. Love can look like choosing rest over rushing. That counts, it always has. If you want, try this softly, no rules. Take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Ask yourself quietly, what feels kind right now? Maybe it's music, maybe it's silence, maybe it's warmth, maybe it's simply doing less. Then allow yourself that without guilt. You don't need to label today as good or bad. You don't need to turn it into a lesson. Just let it be gentle. That is enough. Wherever you are today, loved, learning, healing, or simply existing, you belong. Your story is unfolding at the right speed for you. Not late, not early. If today feels quiet, let it be quiet. If today feels warm, receive it. If today feels neutral, that's okay too. You're allowed to move through life gently. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. Take care of your heart softly, patiently, kindly. You don't have to rush. You never did.